What are brown column? Which of these is an example? Which of these musicals Which of these comedy stars was not born in Britain? What part of the body? What is sea kale? Which of these trees is a conifer? Which of these games uses tire? How is Cedric and Hunter is a famous brand of which of these? Which of these songs was a hit the early year? Which of these would a vegetarian? In science the name of which of these artists was American? The original Star Trek. In golf which of these is not a type of the pubis bone is in what part of the human? Who has a rap singer alter ego? Which of these is the name of which animal represent? A cleaver would be used by which of these elements has which of these is the French word for Ontario and in a 1972 which Russian composer took which of these is a real which of these is not a which of these is another word for a male sheep? Who played Cleopatra in a the word infinitesimal What popular dance do New Zealanders call the hokey tokey? Where are you most likely to see a herbaceous border? In 1870 which French emperor declared war on in the TV show Friends what was Ross Geller's profession? In the TV show Friends what was the hertz is a unit of what? How many pints of blood are there in an average adult male? Which Dickens novel has no scene set in London? Who had a #1 hit in 1990 with Ice Ice Baby? Who had a in a chicken katsu curry the chicken is coated in what? In what decade were the Winter Olympics first held? The Andean bear has what alternative name? Bumble is a description of what sort of noise? Odin and Loki are gods in which mythology? On a bicycle cleats attached to what parts? What was the original name of the game Twister? The famous Hollywood sign originally said what? In explosives how is trinitrotoluene usually abbreviated? The German company Birkenstock specializes in making what? In 1999 what did Pantone crown color of the which French author lends his name to a cut of beef? The seated half-spinal twist is a pose in what activity? In the future the sun will change into what? What was Steve McQueen's final film? Betramp is an old Scottish word meaning to do what? New Orleans is known as the Big what? Leona Lewis topped the US charts in 2008 with despite its name what type of creature is a screwworm? Despite its name what type of creature is a screw? The word game Hangman inspired which